Welcome to Darling Games, everyone. I am so happy to have you here, and I hope you're enjoying your day as much as I am. I've recorded a couple of videos today, and I've had so much fun doing it. And this build is absolutely one of my most favorite builds. I know that I say that a lot on my videos, but I really love this build. So this build is a KidCore theme. It's a theme that I never thought that I would be doing, but I really enjoyed doing it. I had a lot of fun just kind of coming up with the ideas and searching for path codes. And it's a style that I've been kind of thinking about doing for some time, but I just didn't really know which angle I guess I wanted to take with it. Like I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it with like a city street theme or how I wanted to do the KidCore. But I was inspired. For a long time, I've been wanting to do this like Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and I've seen a lot of cottagecore versions of it and really like pastel-y versions of it. I don't think I've ever seen one that's very bright and vibrant like this one is. So I kind of feel like this is maybe something a little unique. I don't know. Maybe you have seen it. If you have, you'll have to let me know. But I wanted to do some bright KidCore colors. Initially, I had tried using like the puzzle pieces, the fabric that's like the puzzle pieces, and then there was some other really bright fabrics that I had put on these tables to begin with, and then decided that it was a little bit too bright. Actually, if I'm being honest, I had a ton of help from my 25-year-old daughter. She was on the phone with me and I was sending her pictures of what I was doing, and she's like, "Mom, you have to get rid of the tablecloths that are so bright because you can't see the items on the tablecloth, so you have to pick." And it was kind of funny because she's like, "You need to pick one and have all 4 tables be that one tablecloth." And I'm like, "But I really want the tablecloths all to be something different because I really like that look." But it ended up turning out, it was a mix of what she thought would look really good and a mix of what I thought would be really good. And I really feel like that we came up with a really solid build and a really cute area. So when it came to the table settings, she's the one that let me know that I had to have a little timer, which we have that perfect timer in Animal Crossing, so that worked out perfectly. She said I have to have a birthday cake with candles for the unbirthday singing, and lots of teacups, teapots, and any just sort of like jams and jellies, because I guess they talk about whether or not they should spread jam or jelly or mayonnaise and that sort of thing. She remembered all of that from the cartoon, which I don't remember any of that sort of stuff. But she said I also needed just some like bakery items, so we put those different bakery items on there and different types of teacups and teapots and that sort of stuff. So I think it turned out really cute. She was very happy with how it ended up in the end. She kind of told me where to move things, so you'll see that things kind of just got put in different spots. But I had actually kind of worked on it a little bit, and then I had to come back and just kind of recreate it. So one of the other things that we had talked about is she told me I needed to have backs on all my chairs. I had started off with backs on some chairs, but then I mixed in some stools in there. But according to her, if you look at the pictures in the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, all the chairs have backs, and they're just all very traditional, different types of chairs. So hopefully I accomplished the idea that we were trying to do with the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. So hopefully that you like it and find this build interesting. This is just something that I have wanted to do for so long, and I just never really knew how to do. It's not that I didn't know how to do it. I just never really had an island that I felt lent itself to this style until doing this. And I just thought this would be such a fun kid type build. So for the KidCore theme, this is my very first build, and it's been really fun watching the villagers come around, and like Ozzy's running around the area, and then Goldie is up there sitting under the tree. I've seen I've seen Fauna over there, and I keep wanting to say Bo, but it's not Bo. It's the deer that is dark blue, and I can't think what it's like a bright royal blue. I can't think what his name is for some reason. I don't know, it slipped my mind, but I've seen him up there a lot. And I actually was thinking I had his he had a farm in my last island, because this is Fort Wiwi. So this is actually the island that I did my fall court on. This is my original island that I had in Animal Crossing, and I will not reset it because it's just very special to me, because it's the very first island that I ever created when I did Animal Crossing, and this is the first Animal Crossing I've ever played. So I've never played any of the other Animal Crossings, so this island is just very special to me. So I didn't want to do a theme, immediately, because I kind of wanted the DA coat to stay up a little bit with the fall core. But now I've been inspired to do this KidCore, and hopefully I'll actually finish this. The last, not on this island, but a different island that I have, I had started like a winter city core kind of a theme, and I ended up only doing like, I think maybe 3 or 4 builds on it, which I absolutely loved them. But I just didn't stick with it because then winter was over and I wasn't feeling it. So this, I feel like, is a theme that is very just neutral to, not neutral because it's bright colored, but neutral as far as like you could do it in the summer, you can do it in the winter, you can do it any time of year. It's not specific to a specific time of year. So I don't know that I will necessarily get tired of it for that reason. So hopefully I will go through and finish this island. That is my goal, is to finish the island. I don't know if I'll do it all as like short builds. I might stream some of it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. I guess I'll just kind of allow myself creative freedom to do whatever I feel in the moment. But yeah, so some of the villagers I have on this island are so good for this island. Like I have that cheddar. Is it Chatter with an A? I think it might be Chatter with an A. But he looks so cute on this island. And I've got Ketchup that's bright red. So I have several villagers that I think I probably will keep on the island. And then some of them that I might end up just swapping out for other villagers that look a little bit more KidCore. So I don't know. I haven't gotten the Happy Home Paradise. I've hardly done anything with it. And I really need to do that, because that way I can kind of change their houses to match the theme of the island too. So I'm going to have to work on that. I'm going to have to just start doing some Happy Home Paradise. Maybe I'll record some of the videos of doing it too. We'll see. But anyway, so one thing my daughter had pointed out is that the Mad Hatter's Tea Party has to be in a forest, because they went through the forest to find it. So I tried to create kind of like a forest right here outside the resident services. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it a lot bigger than what I made it here, but this is a start. And I guess as the island progresses, we'll just kind of figure out like how big we want this forest to be. But for right now, I just made it kind of a small little forest around the edges of it. And I thought it looked really cute. I did use some varying size trees, and then used, of course, that trick that you do where you plant a fruit right behind the tree or right next to the tree. And if you plant a fruit next to it or behind it, it will not grow anymore. So a couple of them I did let go another day and let them grow a little bit taller. But a couple of them I left stunted at this exact spot. So I was really excited to be able to use, you'll see it here after a bit, but you know how you have those street signs, I guess you want to call them? I think that's what they're called. But those street signs, I've always used them in like the distressed or the white wood or the black wood. I've never used the primary color one. So I was super excited to be able to use the primary colored one on this build. I think it looks so cute and it's just so appropriate for this build. The other thing that I did is I used a lot of the mushroom items because I just really like the mushroom items. I used some different toys and things. So like the bears and there's a dreamy toy that I use that we got in the 2.0, and I put like a doll on a stool, that sort of thing. And it kind of is a little bit more cottage. It's like KidCore cottagecore because I'm still doing like all of the weeds and the glowing, what am I trying to say? The glowing moss, that's what I'm trying to say. So I use the glowing moss and all that kind of stuff, and like dropped items. I might use the dropped candy because I have a candy code and I hadn't thought to use the dropped candy, but I probably will end up doing that. But right now I'm using like the dropped carrots. Maybe I'll drop some flowers or something too. Maybe that would be a cute dropped item. I'm not sure, but I don't know if I'll drop mushrooms because I kind of did that on my fall core island, but I don't know if I'm going to do that on this island because I'm not sure if it really fits this island, I guess. I'm not sure, but we can always see. Anyway, I did lots of colorful flowers, and I'm just kind of filling in with shrubs and flowers and any codes that I feel like, need to be corrected, or add codes, subtract codes, that sort of thing, in order to make the space look perfect. I spent a lot of time doing that and just making sure that the space was really perfect for how I wanted it to end up. But anyway, with that, I'll let you continue watching it, and thank you so much for joining me. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me grow. I'm only 19 away from getting to 100 subscribers, and that is my first main goal. I would love to hit the 100. So if you're interested in Animal Crossing content, this page is all about Animal Crossing. If you're interested in Sims 4 content, I do have another page that is actually linked down in my channel. It's DARLINGGAMESTOO, and that's all Sims 4 content. So it's fairly new. I've only got a couple of videos up in that one, but I did want to kind of streamline the channel and make it more just Animal Crossing stuff instead of having multiple different types of games. So anyway, with that, thanks guys. Have a great day.